Hey, this is Ramon, channel Alpha 4. You're probably going to hear my cat because he's kind of talkative today. I've been doing Bible verses, and I thought I'd give you guys a little sample of why I own multiple copies. So I'm going to give you Matthew chapter 4, verse 4 and 5, and Matthew chapter 4, verses 18 and 19. They're two of the most famous passages in the Bible, in my opinion. And I'm going to show you what the difference is between the King James, New American Bible, New Revised Standard Version, the NIV, and if you stick around long enough, I'll even read today's English version. Alright, which is funny because today's English version is the oldest Bible I own, and that one's from the 70s. So, ironic. Alright, so let's go with the King James. I know, the Penguin, is that controversial to you all? I have another King James that I can get. It bothers you? Does it bother you? It doesn't bother you? So I can read from the Penguin? Thank you. Well, you get to hear my reading voice. But he answered and said, "It is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of God. Then the devil taketh him up into the holy city, and setteth him on a pinnacle of the temple." Yeah, see? Sounds pretty standard, right? All right, let's go 4:18. And Jesus, walking by the Sea of Galilee, saw two brethren, Simon called Peter, and Andrew his brother, casting a net into the sea, for they were fishers. And he saith unto them, "Follow me, and I will make you fishers of men." Two very famous passages, okay? Now, another note, if you're going to read the Spanish, James is Santiago. I didn't know that. Found that out today. Okay, so that was King James. New King James, a Gideon Bible. Going 4:4. But he answered and said, "It is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds from the mouth of God." Then the devil took him up into the holy city and set him on the pinnacle of the temple. So we got a little difference there, but not much. And then we have 4:18. And Jesus, walking by the Sea of Galilee, saw two brothers, Simon called Peter, and Andrew his brother, casting a net into the sea, and they were fishermen. Then he told them, "Follow me, and I will make you fishers of men." The pun still works. The joke is good. All right. Uh-oh. Protestants. Uh-oh. Catholic Bible. Ah. Okay, so Catholic Bible, NAB. Matthew 4. All right. He said in reply, "It is written, one does not live by bread alone, but by every word that comes forth from the mouth of God." Then the devil took him to the holy city and made him stand on the parapet of the temple. Matthew 4:18. Okay. And as he was walking by the Sea of Galilee, he saw two brothers, Simon who is called Peter, and his brother Andrew, casting a net into the sea, and they were fishermen. He said to them, "Come after me, and I will make you fishers of men." Joke still works, pun still good. I think this one's fine, guys. All right. Let's get academic. Okay, this is the Nrsv. Now, to be fair, this is also the Anglican one, or I don't know. It's the one with the European spelling. So, if you live in UK, you have this one. If you're Catholic, or if you're an academic and you live in UK, you have this one as well. Okay, so let's go 4:4. But he answered, "It is written, one does not live by bread alone, but by every word that comes from the mouth of God." Then the devil took him to the holy city, and placed him on the pinnacle of the temple. Slightly different, but not much. All right, and then let's go check out 18. As he was walking by the Sea of Galilee, he saw two brothers, Simon, who is called Peter, and Andrew his brother, casting a net into the lake, and they were fishermen. And he said to them, "Follow me, and I will make you fish for people." Uh-oh. Joke doesn't work anymore. They changed the pun. So, this happens to be my favorite translation, by the way. But I do realize that that's a big change, a big departure from the previous three. Okay. Now let's go to one that almost everybody who is a pastor or a preacher, and even some priests, don't like. Let's go with the NIV. Okay. Now, this is also the most popular one in the world. Next after this is the King James, and then after that, the Catholic and Academic Bibles. But let's check it out. 4:4. Okay. Jesus answered, "It is written, man shall not live on bread alone, but on every word that comes from the mouth of God." Then the devil took him to the holy city and had him stand on the highest point of the temple. We have a change there. All right, and then let's check out 18. As Jesus was walking beside the Sea of Galilee, he saw two brothers, Simon called Peter and his brother Andrew. They were casting a net into the lake, for they were fishermen. "Come, follow me," Jesus said, "and I will send you out to fish for people." That's a change. That is most definitely a change. All right. Now let's travel back in time to 1979. The Good News Bible, today's English version. Okay, so this is a TEV. All right. I was not even born when this Bible was bought. 4:4. But Jesus answered, "The scripture says, man cannot live on bread alone, but needs every word that God speaks." The devil took Jesus to Jerusalem, the holy city, set him on the highest point of the temple. Different. Okay. And then let's go to 18 and 19. As Jesus walked along the shore of Lake Galilee, he saw two brothers who were fishermen, Simon called Peter and his brother Andrew, catching fish in the lake with a net. Jesus said to them, "Come with me, and I will teach you to catch men." Well, that's different. Okay, so there you go. You want to know what the difference is between each translation? You just heard it. Now, understand that some of these come from different sources, different papyri or different manuscripts. Okay. All of these have different translators. All of these have different publishers. So you have differences there already. Okay. Each one is preferred by a different denomination, of course. But I still like this one. This one's still my favorite translation. Not this particular one, but the Oxford, because I really like the commentary in the Oxford. But I will admit that both the NAB and the King James have nicer, more poetic flows to the language. Anyway, peace, like, subscribe, comment down below. Talk to you guys next time.